What's up, everybody? It's your man's KJ the Great, dropping another edition of All Sports Media TV. But first, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. I'm having fun. Now let's talk about this, y'all. These are my final predictions on the fight that is taking place. I'm gonna do both of them in one video because it's hot out here and I'm starting to sweat. So I'm gonna drop my final predictions on the super middleweight undisputed women's champion Franchon Crews versus Savannah Marshall, and the homecoming match between Jared Big Baby Anderson and Prince Charles Martin. Now, let's talk about Prince Charles Martin first, and we'll get to the other one. And Jared Anderson. First, Jared Anderson, he had an opponent. Charles Martin stepped in because the original opponent couldn't get a visa. So, you got to make things happen. Now, the last time I seen Charles Martin in the ring was against Luis Ortiz. I'm not really sure if he fought after that. I haven't kept up with him too much after that. But the last time I seen him in the ring was against Luis Ortiz. And he ended up getting stopped. Didn't look particularly well in that. He's not the biggest mover. He's not the he packs a crack, but he's not the biggest mover. If you go back and watch that fight with Luis Ortiz, he got stunned at one point. He was like boom, boom, and then he just kind of stood there, and Luis Ortiz just jumped on him. He got his arm caught up in the ring, and then he got stopped. Jared Anderson, I believe he's at 14-0 with 14 knockouts, something like that. And Bob Arum, and everybody else, they pegged him to be the next great American heavyweight, and I definitely agree with that. And I believe that he will win this fight also by stoppage. I believe he'll probably stop him inside of, I want to say 7 rounds. I'm gonna say 7 rounds. Jared Big Baby Anderson stops Prince Charles Martin, the former IBF World Heavyweight Champion, in 7 rounds. When he does that, the rest of the world, you better be on your toes and you better be watching out because he's coming. I believe he should be in line to start fighting for some of the minor titles or, getting some crack at some number ones, all of that. There are a few guys I believe who he could have an interesting fight with. One of those guys being like Andy Ruiz, Frank Sanchez, those type of guys. Felipe Hargovic, him, those guys. So maybe even Daniel Dubois if all falls through with his fight that he has coming up. So I believe he's ready for those guys. Now let's talk about the current undisputed super middleweight champion of the world in the women's division, Franchon Crews, and Savannah Marshall, the former WBO women's 160 world champion. Last time Savannah Marshall was in the ring, it was against the GOAT, Claressa T-Rex Shields, and she got beat badly. I know a lot of y'all like, man, why is he yelling? I was excited, and it's excited. Why is he saying it like that? Because she did. She got beat bad. 10-2 at best, maybe 10-3. She lost the first 5 rounds handedly. You can't argue that. She won the 6th, and she won the 8th. I give her that. Maybe the 7th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. Maybe. But 9 and 10 went to Claressa Shields. She moved up in weight. She says she feels more comfortable. She did fight at 168 before. She feels the power is there and it's better, more comfortable. That's fine. Franchon Crews, undisputed. Last time I seen her in the ring was with Ellen Cederroos. I believe that's how you say that name. Ellen Cederroos. And she won. Undisputed. Got all the belts. In the ring belt. Franchon Crews, she's a come forward, almost a brawler type, pressure, wear you down, be on you type of fighter. Savannah Marshall, she likes to flex her muscle and throw her power shots. So this fight is going to have some cracks and some exchanges. Look for this fight to go no more than 5 or 6 rounds at best, in my opinion. And although I'm hyping up Franchon Crews, the only reason I could see her losing is because of the length of Savannah Marshall, if she uses her brain. Stay on the outside and crack when you get close. She can knock her out in 6 rounds, maybe 7. Go back and look at my video. I did a prediction on this one a while back. Because originally, Shadaysha Green was the mandatory to face Franchon Crews. I did an interview with Shadaysha Green. Go back and watch that video, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So, that being said, I got Savannah Marshall winning by no less than a 7th round stoppage in that fight. And if she does win, she's going to try to entice Claressa Shields to come back up to 168 and face her. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to follow through with the mandatory for Shadaysha Green. And I'll drop my predictions on that video next time. But that's all I got for you guys. Make sure you hit that like button, drop that comment. Let's go. All my England fans, where y'all at? Your girl is back up. She got handed another shot. Tell me what you think. Make sure you follow me on All Sports Media TV on Instagram and KJ the Great 09 on Instagram. Peace!